Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who doesn't know me, ik bin Grace. I am a Filipina who lives in the Philippines. But in the next 6 weeks, I'll be flying all the way to Austria as a master's degree student. I made this channel because I want to share the processes that I've been through in applying to the universities in Austria, because I know someone out there might be interested to this kind of opportunity. So let's get started. The first thing that I did was I went to the official website of the universities in Austria. I think there's some kind of central database for public universities. The website is studyinaustria.at. So I opened the website and there are list of public universities in there. Then I explore each university link, and then when you open the university link, the courses that they offered both for locals, for the Austrians, and for international students are there. So I check the course program offered for international students and for the programs offered in English. But if you know how to speak German, by the way, German is the language that is being used, the local language in Austria. So if you know German, then of course you can apply for the course program that are taught in German. But if you don't know how to speak German, just like me, then you can choose a study program that are taught in English. Mostly, the general requirements in applying for a master's program in Austria are as follows: diploma, transcripts, passport, CV, and, and the university application form. When you apply, be sure to reach out to the international coordinator of that university, because sometimes they require some special documents to some special courses. So you need to reach out to them. And for the passport, it must have a 1 year left before expiration. So if you plan to study abroad, please renew your passport. For the CV, it doesn't matter whatever format it is. You can use the format in your home country or even a European CV format. But in my case, I made a European CV format because when I get there in Austria, I really plan to work. Apply and work to some part-time jobs. So I want to be prepared in my CV, so I won't have to think about making a European CV when I get there. So it's your choice to what kind of CV format that you like. But in the University of Graz, in my university, they don't require any format for CV. For the language certificate, they accept IELTS and TOEFL. For the IELTS, they require 6.5 score, at least 6.5, but some courses they require 7. For the TOEFL, it's 90, at least 95. I know these language exams, these language certificates means money, but don't worry, because not all. Some of the universities in Austria, they accept a language certificate from your from your bachelor's. You just need to request a certification from your university that the language, that the medium of instruction used in your bachelor's was English. Yeah, they issue a certificate like that. In the Philippines, you can actually request it to your university registrar. For the diploma and transcripts, you need to apostille it and legalize. Um, Apostille, you can apostille it to, in the Philippines, you can apostille it to the Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA. In the DFA, one of the requirement in apostilling documents, especially, I mean, only school documents, they require CAV. CAV means certification, authentication, verification. You can request it right directly to your university registrar. And you should request this CAV before applying for the apostle in the DFA, because requesting for a CAV will take around 1 month. And when your CAV is ready, then you can go to the university registrar along with your transcripts and diploma. But wait, before you go to the DFA, be sure to have a scanned copy of those documents, because you are going to need this scanned copies along with your process. So be sure to have a copy and be sure to have a photocopy, because in the DFA you are going to photocopy these documents anyway, and at the DFA, their photocopiers there cost a little bit higher. So it is better to photocopy it in your nearest photocopier, like in your hometown. Anyway, after the apostille, I mean this diploma and transcripts, they only they only count as one document. What name it is, the DFA will just staple them. It is only counted as one document. So after you apostille the diploma and transcripts, then you are going to book an appointment to the Austrian embassy for the legalization. Legalization, by the way, I keep coming back. In the DFA, the apostille cost 100 pesos. I don't know if it changed these days, but last August 2022, the apostille of documents cost 100 pesos for a regular process, and for the expedite, it costs 200 pesos. So you can choose whatever price you want. Then let's go to the Austrian embassy. For the legalization, you need to bring your apostle documents, and then you are going to pay the legalization at the Austrian embassy costs 80 euros, around 4,500 pesos. It depends upon the exchange rate between euros and peso, but more or less it costs 4,500. And then you are going to wait for around 1 week. I mean, if you apply here in Manila, the process for legalization will only take 1 week. But if you apply in Cebu, it may take longer, maybe around 2 weeks or more. I mean, there are only two satellite office for the Austrian embassy, Cebu and Makati. And after you legalize your documents, you can then now submit it to the university together with the general requirements. By the way, each university have their own process. Like in my university, University of Graz, before even considering you as an applicant in their university, they want to receive your your original copies of your documents. So you really need to send all of the general requirements to them via DHL. But anyway, don't worry for your diploma and transcripts and language certificate, because they are in original copy. Don't worry, because I even if you get rejection, or when you get accepted to the university, they will return those originals back to you. So don't worry about those copies. Some one of the university that I know in Linz, JKU, because I also applied to this university, they consider online application to their portal, and they will just let you know if you are accepted, if you have a chance to be admitted in their university. Then that's the time they will tell you to legalize your documents and send it to them. But they actually their process takes longer than in the University of Graz. Some of the students that I knew along with the process, their admission takes around 6 months, 7 months. But in the University of Graz, they only take um 2 weeks. I mean, in my case, I got accepted from the date that they received my documents. I got a notification that I am admitted to the course program in 2 weeks. Yes, that's how fast they are. So it's up to you. Either you are going to wait for a longer time in JKU, but it doesn't require legalization of the documents first. So it is it is practical, yes, but for the time frame that you are going to consume in waiting, I think it's best to apply in the University of Class. But anyway, it's your choice. So you can choose whatever university that you like. I am just sharing my experiences to the University of Graz and in JKU. JKU means Johannes Kepler University. It's in Linz. In the website study in Austria.at, you can explore that website because the list of public universities are there. So just open those links and find your course program.